If you're thinking about living in the Philippines, one of the most important questions isn't cost of living or visas or even location. It's this: who actually thrives living in the Philippines and who usually doesn't? Because over time, you start to notice patterns. It's not based on age, not based on income, not based on how excited someone is at the beginning, because it's all roses and rainbows and everything's great then. It's based on personality, expectations, and mindset. And that's what I want to talk about in this video. This isn't about judging anyone, and it's not about discouraging people from moving. The Philippines is a wonderful place. It's about being honest and finding out if it's the right fit for you. Because the Philippines can be an incredible place to live for the right person and quietly frustrating for the wrong one, even if everything looks good on paper. Who tends to thrive? Let's start with who usually does well. People who thrive in the Philippines tend to be patient. And I don't mean polite or laid back in a personality type way. I mean people who don't get emotionally rattled when things move slower than expected. If you can accept that timelines are flexible, processes aren't always clear, not everything runs on urgency, then you're already ahead because things are not going to go exactly the way you expect them to. These people are adaptable. People who do well don't constantly compare the Philippines to how things worked back home. They don't say, back in the US, this would never happen. Instead, they say, okay, this is how it works here. And they adjust. That mental shift matters more than people realize. Another big one is self sufficiency. The people who thrive tend to be comfortable, spending time alone, solving problems themselves, not relying on constant structure or guidance. Living abroad amplifies whatever habits you already have. So, if you're comfortable with yourself, that usually becomes a strength. So now let's talk about the other side, because this is where people get surprised. Who usually struggles? The people who struggle long term and end up leaving aren't struggling because of money or safety or even language. They struggle because they need control. If you're someone who gets stressed when systems aren't predictable or rules feel inconsistent, maybe you don't know exactly how long something will take, then living in the Philippines can slowly wear you down. And that's where you see foreigners leaving after about a year, some of them. Not immediately, but over time. Another group that struggles are people who move to escape something. If you're moving because you're burned out, you're unhappy, you're hoping a place will fix a feeling, then that pressure eventually lands on the country itself. You take your problems with you wherever you go, and no place can carry that weight forever. People also struggle if they expect the Philippines to feel like a cheaper version of home. Financially, yes, but it's not. Daily life is different. Communication is different. Cultural expectations are different. If someone is constantly thinking, this shouldn't be this way, that frustration compounds. And none of this means someone is weak or wrong. It just means the fit isn't right for some people. And that's the most part people skip when they're planning a move. The best question isn't, is the Philippines good or bad? It's a wonderful place. The question is, does how life works here match how I'm wired? When those two line up, people stay for years and live happily. And when they don't, people quietly leave, like I mentioned before, even if everything looks great on Instagram or YouTube or whatever you're watching. So if you're thinking about this move, the goal isn't to convince yourself either way. The goal is to understand yourself better before you decide. That's how you avoid regret. If you find these kinds of discussions helpful, definitely subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. This channel is about honest, practical thinking around life in the Philippines without hype and without fear. And if you want personalized guidance based on your specific situation, I do offer one-on-one consultations. The link is in my profile for that. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Many more videos will be on the way. Go ahead and check out this one next.